Is it recording? I think it is.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Welcome to the channel once more. This is Andrew, and over on this side is Paul. I
Hello,
think, I don't
everybody.
know, on my screen you're over on this side, so.
No, you're right.
Okay.
And you're over here.
Bro.
You're over here.
Yeah. Okay, so, and today we're going to be talking about Mandalorian Chapter 10. Was it called The Passenger?
Yes, The Passenger.
We're going to be doing this every week after a new Mandalorian episode. Just talking about it, our thoughts on it, what it could mean for the rest of the season, that whole thing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to dive into it. I guess basically give a recap.
Go ahead and give the recap, my guy.
Our
What happened?
boy Mando, Din Djarin, he gets back from Mos Pelgo or something like that. I got it wrong in the last video.
I think it's Pelgo. Yeah.
Something like that. He's going back. He's got his Boba Fett armor in tow. He's got the child in tow, and then this whole like gang of, I don't know who they were, pulls this string and like he crashes the speeder. Stuff goes flying all over the place. He has to fight these guys, and one of them comes up to him and like takes the child hostage, and he's like, "Hey, take my jetpack instead." And then he gives it to him, and he's like hot pranked, and he controls it and throws the guy off, and he gets his jetpack back. So all is well, except for his speeder is crashed, so he has to walk around with all of his stuff like on this big pack. But
dude has to be ripped by the end of like once he gets back to the cantina.
He's a resilient boy. He's got some stamina. So he goes to the cantina, exactly like that. Finds the lady. I don't know what her name is, but that lady who's in charge of the hangar. And she's playing some game.
The same card game that I actually recognized it. It was the same card game Han Solo and Lando were playing in Solo.
Sabak?
Yeah, it was something like that. Because I recognized the card design.
Welch's sponsor us.
Yo, fruit snacks are amazing. I love me some
Welch's. Back. Welch's.
This is not an advertisement, but we just really like Welch's.
Exactly. So she's playing this game, I guess Sabak, with this bug-looking dude.
Ant-Man.
Exactly. Turns out the bug-looking dude, Ant-Man, knows someone who can or knows where some Mandalorians are. Or no, what was it?
He had a friend that knew of Mandalorian whereabouts, but the friend had a job that needed to be done. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know where we're going with that.
Okay, yeah. So all that, and then, so after all that happens, he's going to do it, but part of the deal is that he has to help out this lady get her.
Who is the friend?
Yeah, the friend. Get her, she's like this frog looking lady. She has to get her eggs to this other planet
where her husband is.
Yeah, to be fertilized before,
otherwise their family line will end
or something, or else the eggs don't hatch and her family line is extinct.
Yes.
So sorry, I thought I heard my roommate coming in.
You good, homie?
So they go to find the planet, and these rebel X-Wings are like interrogating the Razor Crest or whatever. He doesn't have his right tags and stuff, so tries to run away from them. Ends up going to this ice planet where he gets stuck in a cave. Ship crashes. They're stranded, right? Trying to fix the ship. And then the frog lady runs away. He and the child go to find her. and she's like in this hot tub or whatever, just chilling with all her eggs like in the hot tub too. And then the child is like, "Ooh, tasty snack," finds this weird egg and eats this little spider thing out of it. And then they all start to hatch, and then so all these little spider things come out of the eggs, and this massive one comes out. So then most of the rest of the episode is just them fighting these spider things, trying to get away. And then when all hope seems lost, the X-Wing comes back. The X-Wings come back and help them, and then they basically make a deal. He's like, "Well, we'll waive the charges or whatever." And then they end up leaving the planet. They just have a big big hole in the back of their ship.
Yeah.
Doors open and everything. So they just have to cram themselves in the cockpit.
Yeah, but when they get to the planet, I think Mando mentioned an excellent detail, which might give us some idea of what the next episode will be like. Like, he doesn't have enough power or the resources to like fix the ship and like get it going again. So wherever this planet is, they may be stuck there.
I should catch that.
So I don't know.
No, that's a good idea, because I was thinking, I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I guess they gotta find her husband, and
freaking Baby Yoda was like snacking on some eggs.
bro, he was ticking me off. I was like, bro, stop. Those are living beings, bro, and you're just
like, you know what? I was literally like, when that first interaction between Baby Yoda and the egg thing happened, I was like, he was walking up to it and started using the Force and stuff, and I was like, you know, it would really suck, like, if he's just started eating the eggs. And then like they went back to Mando and stuff, and Mando was like, "Where is the little guy?" And then it went down, and he was just eating him, and I was like, "What?" I was joking. Stop.
I don't even know how many he ate. He was like, "How many did you eat?" And then he just goes, and there's like coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how many he ate, but apparently the lady didn't notice.
Yeah, she just made more.
Did she?
Or like she in the hot tub, right? Or were those just the ones that already?
I mean, I know those were the ones that were already in there, but I don't know. She could have made more.
Yeah, it just seemed like there were a whole lot more.
It did. So she may have, but I don't know. But the little guy was just slurping them down. I was like, bro, stop.
He was eating.
Isn't that how the episode ended?
It was just like whole eggs.
Yeah, he didn't chew them. He just went.
Wow. Like, easy.
Like, isn't that how the episode ended? Was they showed him just like sneaking another egg or something?
Yeah, he snuck one more egg, and then it was just the ship flying off, and it's just.
I was like, bro, stop.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a pretty good episode. It didn't feel like super impactful, but it was. I mean, I think it will in the end be obviously pretty important, because it's, he's journeying all over the galaxy, and she'll hopefully, I guess, bring him to another Mandalorian or something.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully that
this
happens.
episode in itself was just kind of
Yeah, not a whole lot happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess what we could take away is that I don't know if the rebels end up making another scene, but I mean, they'll be good, I guess. They'll be homies.
Yeah. Did you notice the Dave Filoni cameo, by the way?
Yes, I did. He came back. He came back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he was in that episode of the first season, right? He and some of the other directors were like X-Men pilots.
Yeah, exactly. And they shot up that base with all the bounty hunters in it.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
And then that was the droid from that episode too, that she used to like translate it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was wondering why in the recap they were showing that droid again. But that's why, because she used this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
because Mando doesn't speak frog.
Exactly. She just went like,
Mando's racist. Mando's racist. Stop being racist, Mando.
Mando canceled.
Mando. Din Djarin canceled. Stripped of his helmet.
Forced to resign from the show.
Din Djarin takes to Twitter. for a lengthy apology.
It's apology letter for being racist towards frog ladies.
Yeah. One thing I do want to mention is that like with the past couple of episodes, and I hope that they don't rely on this aspect of the show entirely as it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting a little too picky, but it seems like they're relying too much on the humor aspect of it. Is it
Yeah,
too
this
early to
episode
tell?
definitely leaned into that a lot.
Yeah, and the first one too. And I don't know. I like funny stuff, but like sometimes it comes to just like I like the seriousness aspect of it as well. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too picky and it's way too early in the season for that, but I don't know.
No, I think that's fair. I didn't notice that as much with Chapter 9, but with this one, I definitely did.
Yeah.
Um,
Chapter 9 had a little bit, but I mean, it wasn't like this episode to me. But
mhm.
I don't know. But Baby Yoda's Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda's gonna be, I don't want to say comic relief, but like just cute, adorable, funny, haha thing.
Yeah, that's why I said, I think last time I mentioned like that I was okay that he wasn't like the star of the show in Chapter 9, because I feel like that's a lot of times what he's played as is just kind of the, oh, look at the cute little baby character,
Yeah,
and especially in this episode. I mean, I think the whole egg thing, like we were talking about, I think that was pretty much just for laughs,
yeah,
which it honestly didn't really even make me laugh. It kind of annoyed me. Like, I don't
yeah.
know why it shouldn't have, but I was like, stop eating the eggs. Those are living creatures.
I felt like a mom
Warping down
just
like
watching this episode.
gobstoppers.
Yeah, I felt like a mom watching this episode. It was just kind of
No.
like, oh.
What just happened?
So yeah, I have automatic lights in my dorm, and if
Oh, I
I
thought you had a clapper, because right as he clapped, like, ooh,
no, they're just
the
automatic,
clapper.
and the sensors are kind of weird. But yeah, every time it happens, I just extend my arm like this way, and it'll all come back on. But if you could cut that out of the video, just Paul gets pitch black on his side. What
Oh, I thought we were
happened?
gonna turn back on the rest of the the rest of the video, just you in the dark.
So yeah, I'm in the dark, and I liked this episode.
You're watching Disney Channel.
You're watching Disney Channel.
But yeah, no, I think it was a pretty solid episode. It was kind of it almost reminded me a little bit of actually the second episode of the first season, or I think it was the second episode where he goes to find the egg for the Jawas. You remember that one?
Oh yeah,
It almost reminded me a little bit of that one.
I got you.
It
I
wasn't
think that was like,
exactly like.
was it the third or was it the second? I don't know. I
I
don't know.
think it was the second one, because I think the third one was the one where he brings the child back to whatever the planet.
I got you.
But so it almost reminded me a little bit of that one. It wasn't like a carbon copy, but it felt just like a little bit like that one.
It's the same thing, except Baby Yoda didn't eat the egg in season one.
There was eggs, yeah. He just didn't go.
Hee
Hee. Sadly, no Boba in this episode.
Yeah, that was a downer. We'll see him again, I think.
Oh yeah, he's coming back. I mean, they were focusing on the armor, so we're like, all right, he's got the Boba armor.
Yeah, that would suck if he was just there for that one episode.
It was just like it was like a Stan Lee cameo.
Just throws a little Stanley one-liner in there as he's walking off. Just darned Mandalorians. Hopefully the one-liner would be better than that.
Dark Mandalorian. I always forget that Boba and Jango aren't real Mandalorians, that they just took their armor. Well, I guess Boba's just a clone trooper, basically.
Yeah, he is. Boba's a clone trooper. Jango's just a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Who's fake Mando.
But yeah, I mean, this episode was solid. It wasn't like, I've seen better. It was, once the season progresses, this will probably be one of the weaker ones.
Yeah.
Of them, kind of like in the first season, like they were all pretty good, but when you look back on some of them, you're like, okay, that one wasn't as good. Like the one where they go to like the town and he has to like save the village and stuff. That one wasn't my favorite. So it'll probably be like that, but still, the Mandalorian so far at its worst is still really good. So
Yeah.
solid episode. Solid.
Yeah, it's just steady going right now. I'm sure there'll be a rise in the quality and the climax, of course.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see Cara Dune and Grief Karga. Is that his name?
something like that. Yeah.
I think that's his name. I'm excited to see them come back
Me too.
because
I
we've
don't
seen
know.
like promotional images and stuff, but we haven't actually seen them come back.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know what
excited for that. I'm also excited to see Moff Gideon again.
a
Curious to see
yeah.
when that's going to come into play.
I'm trying to see some dark saber action.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What if he fights Boba Fett, bro?
You know what I've been thinking? Like, what if he fights Ahsoka? If she does,
I forgot about that. I mean,
if she
yeah,
does
there's
show
got to
up.
be like a lightsaber fight.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty dope. Moff Gideon would get wrecked, but like,
Oh
it
yeah,
would be like one of those like Obi-Wan and Darth Maul and Rebels things where it lasts 2
it's
seconds.
like immediate.
Yeah, it's just get wrecked, son. Ahsoka has to be like a freaking like S tier level 100 Jedi by now.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
this
she's
is
been
after
training all
episode
this time,
6.
and between being trained by the chosen one and then having all this time to hone her craft, she's out here, bro. She's out here
Yeah.
being a good Jedi. And then supposedly at some point we got uh Sabine Wren, is that her name?
Yeah. Sabine Wren.
Got her coming in, so
Bo-Katan as well, potentially.
yeah. Who knows? We got all kinds of cameos and rumors, and there was a rumor that I heard that Mando is going to get a lightsaber at some point. I don't know where that came from, and that's probably not true. I just saw some random headline about like, is Mando getting a lightsaber? I was like, what? unless he gets the dark saber at some point, but
I mean, yeah, I guess that would make sense if he wins
I
it
could
off
see
of
like
Mom.
like I could almost see in the end of this season or something. They fight him and they kill him off, and they're like, "This belongs to you," and he's like, "Ooh," and he has the dark saber now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Baby Yoda when he grows up.
I'm waiting for like that moment, like how the parents of like a child have that moment where like the child gives its first words or something. I'm waiting for the first words of Baby Yoda right now.
I didn't even think about that. I noticed he was walking and stuff, which I guess he did in the last season. But yeah, he still just makes little noises.
Yeah, like he's technically 50 in his species or her. I don't know.
About that.
I don't know if we've determined the gender of Baby Yoda, but like
I guess we haven't. No, I mean we just kind of call him a he. But
Baby Yoda is 50 years old apparently in their particular species and still hasn't taken first word.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna when they say bring him to his home world, what that means. Does that mean that we're gonna bring him to other Jedi, like Ahsoka or something? Or are we gonna see him return to his species, like whatever species Yoda is?
I think it's going to be returned to the Jedi, which I think that's how Rosario Dawson would come in, is just like, oh, hey, is that a Baby Yoda? Here. Oh, it has magic hand powers. I do too.
What? Ooh,
Yeah, I'll keep the baby.
So I bet if Ahsoka's even gonna be in it, that will probably be how that happens. Will be somebody's like, we found, or there's a Jedi, we heard rumors of a Jedi or someone, with lightsabers and stuff. And what I was a little confused by, now I could be very slow, but if I remember correctly, the Mandalorian doesn't know what the Force is, right?
Correct.
Then why did he say, "May the Force be with you" to those X-Men pilots? Because I didn't even think he knew what,
I
like,
think he just
unless
said it just to sound like a good guy.
I guess, like, but has he even heard the term the Force? Is what I'm wondering, or do you think he has? Because I guess the Force is just kind of an entity that everybody probably has heard the
Yeah,
name of, even if he doesn't know that the Force is what the child is using. I guess he at least has heard the term.
yeah. I think it's one of those things where like, because I think this happened with Han Solo as well in New Hope, where like he didn't believe in the Force or something. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those things where you just like say it, but like you don't know if it's like legit. But I don't know if Mando's necessarily put those two and two together.
Hmm.
But
It's
then
really
again,
not a big deal. It just was something that I thought of. I was like, hmm.
no, I mean that's a I never really thought about that, but at least that's what I mean. I would think would be happening, but I'm not sure. He might already know, but I don't know.
Ask John Favreau.
Hey, John Favreau.
Hey, bro.
Hey, does Mando know what a force is?
Yes.
Hey!
That was probably the dumbest part of the video, but that was good. That was good.
Cast Paul himself, Andrew, John Favreau. You look like John Favreau for sure,
In order of appearance.
and I think I look like myself. So
I think you could play that part pretty well.
thanks. Be yourself. Everybody's taken.
What?
Truth bomb.
Got him, bro.
Kaplooey.
Okay. I mean, do you have anything else to say about the video or about the episode or anything?
Not really. I mean, that I, it was kind of a. It was the most exciting. Nothing really happened type of episode.
Yeah, it was pretty standard. Just Mando gets into a pickle and has to find his way out.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for watching. Um, what do you do at the end of videos? Oh, that's right. You like, you share with your friends, and you comment what you thought of The Mandalorian. If you're not watching The Mandalorian, though, that's fine. But, like, I don't know why you would be here if you're not even watching The Mandalorian.
We got
So,
spoilers galore.
yeah, we be spoiling. But we do recommend the show to you if you are brave and sit through spoilers and stuff just to watch this. We do recommend it because it's a good show. And it just keeps getting better. So, yes. Um, at the end of the video, we should have our Instagram and Twitter's linked, and we will also have it in the description down below over there. So follow us on those. And yeah, thanks for watching. And we hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.